Well, first off, I want to congratulate Chicago State on their performance tonight. I thought, and I told Coach Dildy this after the game, I thought their effort tonight was worthy of winning. I thought they had great energy. I thought their kids played with a great spirit. And then when you do that, shots start going in, and that's what happened. In the second half there, they made some incredible shots, and give those guys credit. I mean, Sims, Eves, Palmer, I thought those guys threw in some 30-footers under pressure. And then what happens is there's a lot of game pressure on us. And to my guys' credit, I thought the last 4 minutes we really dug down and made a lot of plays when we needed to. We got some stops. We found the right guys. We stepped up. We had the courage to make some big shots. And, we did enough to win. And so you learn from the positive, you learn from the negative, you move on. And but I would like to say, a lot of times in games like this, all you talk about is the things we didn't do or how we didn't play our best, and you don't give credit to what they did. And I was really impressed with the effort that Chicago State gave tonight. Yes. Oh, sorry. I don't know, because I felt like every time we started to get a little momentum, they came right back at us, and that's where I give them credit. I think we got up 13 in the first half. It was 27-14. To me, that was a real critical time, and Palmer came right out of a timeout and hit a three and then scored, and it was right back to 8. Then we got up 14, I think, early in the second half, and they came out and hit another. I thought every time we threw a punch, they came with a counterpunch, and then, they got the lead. Certainly the 3 McIntosh hit I thought was big, late. And then equally as big was I thought we had a 3-point lead inside of a minute, and we broke the press, and Lumpkin went in there and scored. A lot of times you bring it out and you get fouled. We were still in the 1-on-1, and I thought him having the courage to go in there and make a layup, I thought that was a big play, gave us a 5-point cushion. And so I thought those 2 plays were really big.
Speaking of Sanjay, for a few minutes tonight, you ran lineups out there where he was the nominal center, essentially. Mm-hmm. You haven't really used that lineup much this season, if at all. Do you intend on using it in the future, considering Pardon's out?
Well, it just depends on matchups. I thought in the second half, the last 12 minutes of the game, they played 5 guards. And all they did was they just opened the floor and they were just driving. So there really wasn't anyone for Barrett to guard. When they were playing the big kid 23 and number 3 Simmons, at least we were matched up, with another bigger guy. Down the stretch, they went to 5 perimeter guys. Palmer was playing center for them, and he's 6'5". So I matched Sanjay up with him, and then we just played guards, with him. And then Gavin obviously played, against the kid Green a little bit. So a lot of that had to do with just tonight, just trying to figure out a way to win the game. We were struggling, we were trying to find a rhythm. We were trying to find a groove. You're putting different guys in the game. And, ideally, I don't think Sanjay's going to be playing a lot of center. But tonight, because of the matchup, it just worked out that way.
Do you think these guys might have been looking ahead to Saturday with the big United?
Yeah, maybe you'd have to ask them. I thought our preparation was pretty good. I thought we got off to a pretty good start defensively, at least. I didn't think our energy was lacking, but you're dealing with college kids, so we respected this game. We respected the opponent. I thought what happened was they got going, and then we got a little tight. They got momentum. They were hitting shots. They really got hot from 3 there in the second half, and you start feeling a lot of game pressure. And then we got inward. So, I don't want to say we disrespected them, because we didn't, because we prepared. But was our energy the same that it's been maybe in some other games? Was our attention to detail the same? I think we had some critical breakdowns tonight that we haven't had in other games that hurt us as well. Yeah, well, I mean, it's a great opportunity, when it was presented to us to get a chance to go and play in the United Center and the doubleheader and 4 really good programs and have an opportunity to play a storied program like Dayton. I mean, Dayton has great history, great basketball school. They love their team. I know they're going to be really ready to play. They've been off all week, so they've been really locked in, getting ready. And for us, it's a great measuring stick. They're an perennial NCAA team. They're tough-minded. They're super well coached. I love what Archie's done there in the last few years. And, when you play those guys, you're going to have to play well to beat them. They're going to guard you. They're going to get after you. They're going to play hard. And we're going to have to play really well to win the game. And I know our guys are looking forward to the challenge.